21 states impacted by this storm. We're going to start to feel some of the effects of it later today, right?
Yeah, initially, though, for us, it's rain. In fact, half of this system going to fall is just plain rain. The trouble comes tomorrow as temperatures drop, because we're expecting through a good part of the day Friday to be seeing freezing rain and sleet, and that could make for some really tricky travel as the day goes on. We may make it through the morning commute before we see any significant trouble tomorrow, but as the day progresses, roads are going to become icy and covered in some sleet and even an icy glaze. Right now, though, it's fog that may slow you down for this morning's commute. We've got a dense fog advisory in effect. Right now, the visibility temporarily lifting at Narragansett and Newport, but it's only a quarter mile in Providence, about a half-mile visibility in Westerly. And our temperatures, they are on the rise already this morning, well up above freezing, all the way up to Burrillville. It's 39 degrees, 38 in Narragansett and New Bedford, and 37 in Richmond and in Providence. We're headed to the 40s today, so we're going to do a lot of melting. We've got showers that'll be moving in. Fog and mist continuing too. Winds out of the southwest about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Dense fog advisory in effect until 9 o'clock this morning. And then we have a winter weather advisory from Friday morning until Friday evening. Now we're going to be tracking a change from rain to that's freezing rain and sleet. So it starts first to the north of us, so affecting the morning commute in Boston and Worcester. During the morning commute, I expect it to start to change from Woonsocket and Burrillville through Foster, Gloucester, Pawtucket, and eventually into Providence as the morning commute wraps up. And then south of Providence, it's a little bit later in the morning through the early afternoon that we'll see those icy conditions move in. Now, if it comes in a little bit quicker, that Friday morning commute could be a little trickier tomorrow. This morning, the rain's off to the west of us. That's going to continue to fill in as the morning and afternoon wears on. Here's the frontal system stretching again from eastern Canada all the way into New Mexico, where they're still dealing with snow and ice in Texas, all the way up through Missouri, Chicago this morning, and points eastward. Here's our local forecast. This is one in the afternoon. Scattered showers in middle 40s. Temperatures still in the 40s at 7 o'clock this evening, and we stay there overnight tonight. This is at 11. Very mild night. The rain's picking up in intensity. Street flooding's a concern. Here's 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Look at this temperature in Smithfield, already down to 35, while we're still in the 40s, Providence and southward. Well, that cold air is going to be draining in through the morning. By 10 a.m., we're dropping to near freezing in Providence, Taunton, and below freezing in Smithfield, and that cold air keeps pushing southward. This is early afternoon. It's not a good look. That's some freezing rain and sleet. Now, freezing rain is rain that freezes on contact with any untreated surfaces like your sidewalks, your driveways, your steps, power lines. The sleet are those ice pellets that fall. So as far as accumulations go, very little, if any, snowfall, but about an inch of sleet. But underneath that, could see a tenth to a quarter of an inch of ice from this system. So plan on some travel impacts. If you're headed north tomorrow, accumulating snow across northern New England. Some of our mountain regions up there in the Green and White Mountains could see as much as 8 to 12 inches of snow. Here's the 7-day forecast. So 40s for today. The warmest part of the day tomorrow, very first thing in the morning. From there, the temperatures drop, and I expect us to be in the 20s to near 30 later in the day, then all the way down to 19 on Saturday morning. So Friday night, any water on the roads, any puddles, they turn to ice, and it won't get above freezing again until Monday. 27 for the high on Saturday, close to 30 on Sunday.